I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling.
Assalamualaikum and very good day. Today we will learn about accident at workplace and prevention. Our learning outcome: explain accidents and causes, describe common types of accident at workplace, describe how to prevent accidents, describe types of hazard and prevention measures at workplace, discuss accident prevention measures. Before we go to our topics, we look at terms and definition. Accident: undesired circumstance that result in ill health, damage to the environment or property. Incident: undesired circumstance that produce the potential for an accident. Prevention: stay away from disease or injury. Risk: frequency or the probability of a hazard resulting in an accident, and then hazard: a natural, physical, or chemical characteristic that has potential for causing harm.
Things are found: unsafe acts and unsafe conditions. Unsafe conditions occur when there is a failure to identify, control, remediate, or train properly against a hazard. Even though there can be multiple human causes, accident investigations will always identify the human failure to correct the hazard. Some unsafe conditions are easy to spot. Finding others needs a closer inspection. For example, liquid on a walking surface is an unsafe condition, but you won't see it if you aren't looking where you are stepping. People create the majority of unsafe conditions. Mother Nature can create conditions, but she gives us plenty of warning signs. If it's cold and wet, or raining or snowing, we should be aware of walking hazards. No matter what nature is up to, we can be aware of it and guard against it. However, unsafe conditions created by people are often harder to find. Overloaded circuits, unguarded machinery, unchained cylinders, altered safeties, blocked fire extinguishers, blocked exits, curled up edges of mats or carpets, spills, poor lighting, unsanitary conditions, speeding, damaged tools, and inappropriately stored chemicals like solvents and gasoline, and poor housekeeping are all examples of unsafe conditions created by people. If you see an unsafe condition and ignore it, you just made it more likely that someone will fall victim, perhaps even yourself. Unsafe acts create unsafe conditions. Unsafe acts are things like failing to properly do a job, failing to see hazards, or taking unneeded risks. For example, speeding up to make the yellow light, using tools in wrong ways or using damaged or defective tools, not using proper personal protective equipment, ignoring the safety data sheet for chemicals you are using, or deliberately violating safety rules and procedures. How many unsafe acts can you spot today? Which ones are you doing? The worst kind of unsafe act is deliberately creating an unsafe condition.
Laziness. This is when a worker tries to take a shortcut in doing a certain task. When working with dangerous tools or machines, taking a shortcut exposes a person to unnecessary risk and potential danger. Being distracted or tired is another very common cause of accidents in the workplace. You need to be 100% focused on your task and your surroundings. Not paying attention for a fraction of a second can lead to a serious accident. Overconfidence can also be a cause of accidents at work, especially with younger workers. This is when a worker feels they are invincible, or they are so good at their job that nothing bad could happen to them.
Poor housekeeping. Injuries from slips and trips are common in a work area. Unsafe housekeeping leads to accidents. Holes, spills, garbage, debris, improperly stored items. Poor housekeeping causes slips and trips.
The last cause of accidents in the workplace: ignoring safety procedures or rules. Safety rules and procedures are created to prevent accidents. Ignoring them will eventually lead to someone getting hurt and possibly killed.